is gonna be more important than others? Maybe that's not the right word. Maybe it's like the most interesting, besides the mid, because you always say mid. You're a mid player. We know, we get
the
it.
mid, Moxie, the mid, of course. Why do you even ask me?
Because I'm hoping you'll say something else for a change.
Never. I would say if Centaur gets off to a very good start here, that could be very big. Because, again, I think items on Centaur in this game can be crucial. If he gets to the luxury of having like a Pipe Crimson, I think it's very hard for a Radiant to do a lot of damage through that. You mitigate a lot of the Whirlwind. The Wukong's command also gets countered a bit by the Crimson. So it's something that I think is important if he gets a good start or not. Of course, the mid heroes having their tempo is going to be important, but that mostly comes from the rune control. So 6 minute, 8 minute, 10 minutes, you need to be on those runes with the support.
Okay. This is definitely a Vitaly hero. He does quite well with the Centaur in the past when I've seen him. Granted, that's over how many patches and how many years of Dota, but I always felt that he had a pretty good handle. I'm surprised. Is Boxy playing with, like, did he have, like, LASIK or something? Like, why is he playing with the sunglasses on? I feel like that can't be good for you.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him like that before, so maybe his eyes are tired or something. I'm not sure what it is.
Maybe. Right.
But
also all eyes, like watching Boxy, watching El Misho, these two, you know, Boxy, what's the phrase? Game recognizes game. Like he's saying, you know, he's very impressed with this player. So I'm excited to see what this lane does, considering that you've got two stuns, right? You've got the Cookie coming out with the Snapfire, and then you've also got the Centaur Stomp. So could potentially make some really interesting things happen. Flip side of that, though, is the fact that you've got very strong lanes coming out from the side of Liquid, like the Sand King again. Just, I keep reiterating it, but just so incredibly strong.
Yeah, he's
especially paired with Boxy.
He's also one of the heroes who might do a better job at shutting down a Dragonite in the lane. Usually Dragonite is hard to harass in lane because he has so much armor, but Sand King brings a ton of harassment with the continuous stinger application, with the pops from the Caustic Finale. It's pretty hard to get close to the creeps if Sand King gets a good start. So that lane might be more interesting than it usually is. Usually the Dragonite lanes are just like, kind of snooze, just farm, you know, farm trade. But this game might be more contested.
What's the likelihood that we see a kill on Dragon Knight then in lane?
Before minute 10? Or how early are we saying here?
Yeah, before 10. Before 10.
I think it's I'm gonna say that he has a 60% chance to die before minute 10 here.
Oh, okay. That's more than I thought.
I think Pyke, you know, usually it's a very hard hero to kill, but I think this game, with the rotations coming in perhaps from the Monkey King, with Sand King doing a lot of lane damage, and with the Willow as well, I don't know. I think they'll bring him down in laning stage, I think.
Yeah, if Nisha plays us anywhere like Malrine just played, it's gonna be intense. Just be non-stop slaughter over and over and over. We're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we head into the game. We have insta smoke out from Beast Coast. Just want to get down and get some stuff.
Just Mickey Voos everywhere.
God damn, he's running down bottom lane.
I used to do that with the Jenkins spray.
Is there no cooldown on the spray? Is this one player?
There was a long time ago. Huh?
Is this one player doing the same spray over and over?
I don't know.
Or are they coordinating
Are they all taking
this?
turns? Like, it's your turn to put down the Mickey Voo.
I think there is a cooldown though, isn't there?
I know there is definitely with voice lines. I don't know with sprays.
Yeah, I haven't used sprays much, so
I know.
If so, then this is coordinated here. Why?
This is the level of synergy that Liquid is bringing right now. Is there like?
They're
oh
calling.
god, I just keep hearing the sprays though.
Yeah. The shot calls. You spray next, okay?
Okay.
Okay. There's 20
like
sprays.
Those runs that
now.
they used to have you do in soccer, as you or football, if you're, you know, depending which area of the world you're from, where like you have to take the lead from the back, you got to run all the way up to the front. It's like same thing with the sprays.
Yeah. That's very nice. Monkey King did get his ward down on the mid lane as well. Not part of the smoke action. But he's in his own little transformation. He's a tree. This little tree is coming bottom.
Alright, well, a successful dodge away for Vitaly as he walks right into four of the heroes. He only realizes two of them, but I'm sure they recognize something's up.
Yeah. I like this by El Misho here, going in and blocking the Ancients. This is specifically to counter out the Sand King. Offlane Sand Kings love to farm Ancients. They clear them quite fast, and it's nice to just get rid of that extra bit of gold, or at least make it so they have to use some D ward for it.
It's always good when you can make your supports poorer than your supports.
Yeah. The top ward, I think, was spotted, right? He's planted after the smoke ran out? I'm not sure. Well, actually, no, I don't think so.
Alright. It's going to be an even split.
Yeah, head to the lanes. Players blocking. Monkey King has become an extra creep on mid lane. There's 5 creeps coming down mid. Dear God.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah, you can actually do that in mid game. Pretend to just be a creep. I haven't seen too many Monkey King players use it because there's still the risk of someone just nuking you, and then that's them initiating on you. But it's hilarious when it works.
All right, so we're keeping our eyes down here in this bottom lane with Vitaly. Has not opted to scale anything just yet.
Looking for whatever he can get here. Probably just gonna go for Hoop Stomp. Misha taking damage here, though. The Tree and Protector.
Yeah, he's just poking him non-stop here.
They did go double Quelling Blade, but they didn't do pre-clearing. So he has a Quelling Blade on the Snapfire to cut the trees, so Treant doesn't have a home. But they didn't start cutting trees before lane that early.
Oh boy, 33 taking a lot of harassment up here already. It's gonna be fed some tangos by Boxy.
Ench is just strong in this trade. She wins pretty hard against the Willow in the 1v1 with the heal. Can't really fight into that.
It's gonna be able to secure Peg quite a bit of farm though, being able to trade.
Yeah, so far he's doing a good job with the CS. He's 7-3, leading the way.
A little bit of a slow over onto Boxy. Got the Shadow Realm up in a moment here. No, doesn't even bother.
Level 2 timing just got too close. Gets caught. Dragon Tail, and he's dead. Now they get some time as well to get the D ward. Meanwhile, though, while top lane is going well for them, I would say bottom lane is going well for Team Liquid here. They're doing a really good job of just bullying people with the tree, even though the trees have been cut.
They don't need those trees, they brought their own.
Yeah. That is the nice thing, you can just throw out the Nature's Grasp and it counts as being next to a tree anyway.
Little bit of that Leech Seed coming out again. Seeing it does need to be careful though.
Yeah, trading hits.
A little low.
Poor guy, he has to use a tangle, cutting the few remaining trees on the lane. Not like this.
His own children. Is this what we've come to?
Moose trying to harass them here as they go for a steal on his small camp. He's just popping the heal and fighting into him, though Boxy has to think better of it and running away.
He's gotta be careful too, they're holding onto a blood grenade as well. The Enchantress, so.
Nice Jingo trigger for the monkey on mid. This top lane is going quite well for the Dragon Knight so far. I expected it to be maybe a little bit harder, but Ench has done so much, and we see why she's one of the most popular heroes at this TI so far. Her laning stage presence is just insane. Even if you block the camps, so what? He just pops Nature's Attendance and trades hits with you.
Yeah, and she's also managed to pick up the Hill Troll Berserker, which gives you that little bit of that Wicked Piercing as well. It's pretty nice.
Just a lot of right-click damage coming in.
We'll stun over onto 33. Drop down the Bramble Maze, but Pike sidestepping it pretty nicely. Get a little bit more damage here. Don't quite have it, but it's enough to force 33 back. Does have double bracers, but no healing as well. This is happening. Oh boy, alright. There's a rotation to that mid lane.
Yeah, TP mids. Just a little TP rotation. That's going to give him possibly both the water runes here as well. As Monkey is dead for a while.
Surprised he didn't hand off his bottle so they could fill it up and come back.
Yeah, they
a real lazy position too.
Yeah, I couldn't really do that as well as initiate there. He had to choose one or the other. They go and get the kill. And he's going to be fine. Gets the double water rune. He's going to be completely topped off on the Tiny anyway. So that helps his game a little bit because he was struggling mid. Bottom lane, Elmisha trying to pull the creeps here.
Ooh, 33. It's a little surprising there that he went for that aggressive, or not aggressive, but just running away. And they get the kill now.
Yeah, Moose has magic stick as well, so he is completely fine holding that magic stick.
Damage. We'll get the magic wand.
Interesting choice to go for the Spellbound facet on Enchantress as well. This is not the one we usually see. Normally we see the overprotective wisps, but he went with the Enchantress, or the Enchant facet, so the true Enchantress. He gets extra attack range and cast range onto targets that he has enchanted now, so he can trade hits pretty nastily. If he throws the enchant, he has 100 extra range on you.
I mean, Moose is an excellent enchantress. Like, he's going to maximize the amount of microing that you're going to be able to do and take advantage of it. I'm not surprised. Though they do spawn him out, so now he's probably wishing he had a little bit more help. Wildwing Ripper, nicely put. He's going to be able to push him up to the high ground as Lumpy is here. Toss up into the air, get one of those nice impetus, and the follow-up from Elmisha. Perfect reaction, perfect rotation time. Blood grenade, there it is. The hunted becomes the huntress.
Man, Moose the man, just using that Wildwing Ripper perfectly with the bait. Even dispels off the Jingu so that the monkey can't keep healing. And this is 2 deaths now back-to-back for Nisha, who was having a fantastic time, but now the 6-minute rune control also goes towards Tiny, so there's a rippling effect of the first kill into the second kill into now maybe some ganks coming out from Tiny.
Meanwhile, this is all going on. You see Mickey, 41-7, and Pike, 37-12. He's having a pretty decent game here.
Yeah, he's definitely farming very fine on the Dragon Knight and the Wind Ranger. Going for a Maelstrom build, the Mana Boost Maelstrom. Classic.
They do not like the fact that he's trying to do these shenanigans. Look at this. Immediately Lumpy's like, alright, let's now fire take my lane, get some levels, and I'll get myself a kill. Let's slow down the Sand King.
Oh yeah, this is not looking nice for either the offlane or the mid of Team Liquid. 0-2 on both of them and 0-2 on Boxy. 6-0 so far. Wisdom Rune. Protected as well. Insania not getting to steal.
They scanned for that too. They figured that he was on his way.
Oh, the
toss back over to Vitaly. Elmisha's here, and this is looking like a dead Insania.
That's a nice play. Toss doesn't actually require you to have vision on the target that you're tossing, so he just walked towards the corner and threw the treant out of there, even though he couldn't see the treant. Nice, nice little play.
Let's see, level-wise, 33 is level 5. Enchantress is 5. We've got the 6 online now for Dragon Knight.
Yeah, so he can start ramping up his farm speed. Already using the ulti just to farm. And
nice
first
rotation
takedown
coming out from Nisha.
That was such a crucial kill for them. Now TPing mid, looking for Lumpy.
Oh, down. Does have Elmisha nearby if needed. Can use a cookie if they need that extra little bit of save. We'll just try to stun him up instead.
He uses the mischief, dodges the cookie damage at least. But
Here
again,
comes Moose with his Ogre Bruiser.
Yeah, again the rune gonna go the way of the Tiny with the shield rune. That is so much HP for a Tiny.
That's a nice one.
Monkey
hops down. We'll see Moose and Lumpy. They're in like the perfect angle to just attack. He's just on a killing spree. Man, I told you, Lumpy's tiny.
Yeah, he's doing amazing here, and Nisha just cannot really get a footing. Jump down, trying to go for something, but the Tiny is right there.
Boxy, I don't know if you get out of here, Boxy. I think, okay, all right, I thought they were going to go for a cookie.
Not quite close enough, I guess. Almost had that one. If Centaur was level 6, they could have ulted in towards him.
That's true.
He's closing in. I think there's a lot of pressure on the Wind Ranger in this game with the way the ganks have been going.
Yeah, she is the only one that has really been allowed to kind of just do whatever, right? There's been so much pressure on top, so much pressure here in the mid lane. So, Mickey, you're going to have to carry hard.
Yeah. Using the ulti to farm there, clears out the double big camp. This was the small camp, but Lumpy is here and Mickey is running out.
He's got a TP. He's out.
Yeah, he
I don't
leaves
think
the
we
area.
want to hang out here.
Yeah,
We'll end up going top as the rest of his team is getting in position. 33 behind this this tower off to the side, but already Pyke, he's like, no, something doesn't feel right. We've got a ward over here. We can see that some people are making rotations, but you will see them actually coming up instead. So they decide, yeah, you know what, let's fight. Let's fight. But do they see 33? I don't think they do.
No, not yet.
Not
They're gonna
yet.
see him now.
Oh, now they do. Now they do. They found themselves a Sand King. He starts channeling up that ultimate, puts a lot of damage over onto moves, but these Snapfire Kisses slow them down just a little bit, turn their attention back over to the side. They get Nisha. Now Insania, he's hiding in the trees. 33. He's got that living armor on him. In comes the Roche, gonna try to cookie hop away for Elmisha, but he's still going to end up falling. As Moose needs to be careful. He's taking a lot of damage from that Sandstorm. Vitali, turn their attention back around. Looks like they're on the retreat because Mickey is here. The power shot comes through. We'll slow down a little bit. This push will pack him off.
Ooh, close. 33 saw the Enchantress TPing out, but got the stun a little bit late there. Doesn't quite catch her. So you get out. The level 4 Sandstorm is dangerous to keep fighting in. The damage output is so high. 100 damage per second is not that easy to tank quite yet. They still want to fight up here though. I don't know. The HP pools are pretty low.
Dragon form soon. It's going to be off. Just a minute.
They know Monkey King isn't here though, he's showing bottom, so the push is actually thwarted and they keep their tier 1 tower alive. I don't know if they're gonna leave the area though. 33 is still just gonna clear the next creep wave. I don't see any way to really initiate into him.
I feel like Pyke's just gonna continue to farm. There's like really no reason for him not to, because he's not really threatened when it's just the Sand King here.
Yeah, the rest of the heroes retreat and pull out. Wind Ranger again using her ulti to clear another big camp. It's so funny how it's a farming tool now.
It's kind of weird. I don't know. Getting closer and closer to the Maelstrom at the very least, and we'll be going for that Gleipnir.
Yep.
Eventually.
You do proc really fast when you have a big fight with everyone nearby. Then the Maelstrom goes absolutely crazy. And Gleipnir, just necessary against this team. You need to lock them down so they can't stampede around and do whatever they want. Get more control. They already have so much control we talked about during the draft. But Treant needs his level 6. Still only level 5.5. Doesn't have that ulti yet.
They saw 33 here. He's right underneath the ward, but they're just going to push him out of the jungle.
Yeah, Nisha finding some space to jungle on bottom, but 0, 4, and 1. Pretty damn low on net worth as well, not really getting the most farm. I say that, but he's actually even with the Tiny. Tiny is also moving around mostly.
He'll take the farm wherever he can get it at this point. Feels like they've been able to slow down the side of Liquid here, effectively. But they have to keep up the pressure. I think that's also another big part of that. Vitali just gets shackled off the trees. Just going to make his way towards that mid lane with the rest of his team, looks like.
Ench with that annoying push towards mid. Insania really wants to keep his tower alive as a Treant protector. I feel his pain, you know, you want to keep your towers. Cute combo. Takes another creep, and that should be the tier 1 dying. Again, Nisha bottom wants to farm, but Centaur runs at him. So what do we have for item builds coming out? It looks like it's gonna be a Dragonlance build for Dragon Knights. Or is it just SNY? No, it's SNY.
It's like trying to click on the Monkey King while he was hopping around. I was like, I just gotta click on the portrait.
He's juking you. He's too fast.
He's all over the place.
Yeah. And he's going for the Maelstrom as well, of course, so we're gonna see the double Gleipnir attempted build as we have seen before today.
Thoughts on Blade Mail for Centaur, considering that this Wind Ranger is going to be whirlwinding around?
I think Blade Mail would have been a fine choice to go first item, but he's going for the pipe, and I respect it. I don't think Wind Ranger is the immediate threat, and even if she is, pipe actually stops a lot of her damage since Maelstrom is main source of damage for her ulti. But this is more addressing the Centaur, or Centaur versus Sand King. And Sand King is doing so much AoE damage. We saw in the last fight, and having the pipe will really allow them to chase in.
That's true.
So Blade Mill could have been a fine farming tool, but I don't think he needs it. The build he's going for is very nice. Players are finishing some items here. We have the Blink on Tiny being delivered right now, so he'll be ready to go for some ganks. Snapfire, of course, has the ulti ready as well, so combos are available on Dire.
Yeah, I'd like them to maybe rotate towards this bottom on the side of Beast Coast. Maybe, you know that Niche has just been farming here consistently.
Yeah.
That looks like the plan. They're smoked up. Yes, definitely the plan.
Yeah, the drawing, well, I think
he's like, let's go! Let's go! We've gotta...
That was Boxy's drawing, though, I think.
Boxy?
Yeah, Boxy was saying, care, they're playing this area. Yeah, Boxy always does the super straight drawings, straight edges, when he draws on the map.
It's like a shade of that yellow gray. I guess it's technically gray.
Yeah.
Right?
Can analyze the art of the different players, their style.
That's got to be a Jenkins segment somewhere, right? Just
yeah.
him with a whiteboard, just like, and here you see with this scribble on this part of the minimap.
Who did this? Yeah.
Very clearly that this is going to be Boxy drawing it. This looks crazy. This looks like, yeah.
I would have a better chance to recognize Boxy by that than his handwriting, you know? Handwriting, nah, I don't know, but this, I've seen it so many times. It's, you know, the reason you can see it is because it tells what mouse sensitivity a player is using when you see how the drawing looks. It's a little bit telling.
I did not think about that. That makes sense.
Yeah, if you have higher or lower.
Well, this tower is just getting slammed by the Centaur, by the Siege Creep, and of course by Pike. So they're not going to have a mid tower for very long. They could also rotate bottom now. They have a creep wave and a Cardi if they wanted to, but curious. They're just going to, oh wow, all right, they're going to force him back. They're like, all right, we still have some time over on our Dragon Knight. We've got half. Still have some time on the Centaur Conqueror, so let's push.
Yeah, just trying to play the mid area. Already took tower, now invading, taking over the enemy ancients. The map is opening up. Yeah, there is a ward. And looks like 33 wants to take a fight with this Bloodstone here, sneaking to try and get around this.
Yeah, no BKB yet over on the Dragon Knight. That's next up for him.
Yeah, pretty classic, the armlet into SNY build on him. I like it in this game because the slow resistance is also going to be very, very useful here, I think. Just not be bothered by the random slows coming in from a lot of different directions.
How's Nisha doing? This guy is a power farmer. Does have himself Maelstrom now, so that'll help accelerate.
Yeah, he's finally getting to a point where he farms a little bit faster. Before it was really slow and sluggish, but now the Maelstrom will accelerate him. And looks like he's queued up the Aghanim Shard. I love that. That's interesting if he's going to buy it as the next item. Usually we don't see it purchased that often, but I think it's super strong. It applies a 60% damage max channel Primal Spring at the end duration, or at the end distance. And of course, getting the mobility.
So I like the wards that they have up on the side of East Coast. Like, they've got a clear line of demarcation. But you can see now Liquid also kind of like breaching the enemy lines. They go back around because they know that they're making moves over onto their monkey. Even going for the Stampede. They just want to finish off Nisha. It's hard though with that living armor. They need a little bit more damage.
Wind is
going
here.
to come in from McGay's doing a lot of damage. They need to keep Nisha alive. It looks like they're going to be able to because they lose Pike, they lose Vitali. And now Moose. He is in with Lumpy. It's not looking good for him. And Lumpy now, he is trying to just run away. Tosses back, but there's too much damage, I think. Yeah, there it is. The final hit.
Wow, great reaction by Team Liquid. Yeah, fantastic counterplay there, coming in and punishing, recognizing that they can do it. The living armor helping the Monkey King a lot there, but there was a little bit of hesitation on Beast Coast. They chased for that kill. DK missed his fire breath, and then he was like, nah, I'm not gonna keep chasing. But the center actually did get the stun, so DK had to turn around and then go. Makes you wonder if they all continued immediately there. Could they have killed him? It was close. It was real close. Probably not. It looks like he was actually gonna be fine no matter what. Fantastic punishment.
I think they weren't expecting that, especially because they've established such a good line of sight, and I believe they smoked and made their way around through the gate on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mickey? Wind Ranger.
Don't have a blink on the DK. They do on the Tiny, but he's already used it, so.
Yeah, gets to safety. Seeing the Focus Fire, or the Whirlwind, sorry, along with the Wukong's command is a lot of Maelstrom procs coming out quickly, though. the amount of damage they did there was pretty absurd. So even these tanky heroes brought down quite quickly.
Well, they've got their sights set on this top tier one. You see them saying he's been trying to baby it, try to keep it healthy.
Yeah, he's
moves with the skeleton coup.
He's done all he can to repair and fix these towers, but ultimately they're gonna go down when the full attention comes to a tower like this. Meanwhile, they're farming the rest of the map, splitting, building towards items. It does look like Monkey King might go for the full Gleipnir first before the shard. I was gonna say it's interesting if he goes for it, you know, but Gleipnir's probably too tempting to pass up.
It's just such a good item right now. Like, we were talking about during the break how it needs to be, like, nerfed or something, because it's just too good.
Still a very, very popular item. And we might see an instant Tormentor take here by Team Liquid as they're all going over. Go for that immediately. They have the leech speed. Yeah, Insania has the money for shard right now. He could buy his shard before, but he wants the chance to get it for free. Boxy is dropping low.
Boxy!
Oh, he's fine.
He risked it for the biscuit.
Yeah, and he was rewarded with the free shard as well, so always nice shard to get. Extra brambles, and of course having the 1 second faster stun on the Cursed Crown, I think is very underestimated.
I don't think it's very underestimated. I think it's really, really good. Most people know that.
Yeah, but, you know, it's usually when people talk about strong shards, I think this one is missed out in a lot of the topics. It has a sleeper effect that's very strong. Looks like we're gonna have Roche attempt early? Maybe. All of them heading towards it here.
Yeah, Luffy's headed bottom.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time, so... Yeah, this is gonna be a very fast Roche here, coming out from the side of Beast Coast, and Liquid's just not in position to deal with it.
Yeah, just all laying in with the right picks. If they were here, they could maybe take the fight. 33 is pretty strong now with the Pipe and Bloodstone, but they're just not in position to contest this at all. Lanes were too shoved, they had to deal with lanes. They're gonna smoke over now, but a bit too little, too late.
I don't even know if they suspected that they were... I mean, they probably thought they were Roche, right? Because they have some wards up. They don't have any vision on them, but definitely too late.
Yeah, they're still looking to take a fight even after Aegis is claimed here. But as they place their Observer Sentry combo and see that their wards were spotted, they're just going to deward and back out. So now their position is already given away.
They'll go and take their own Tormentor. This is great coming out from the side of East Coast. Honestly, you know, they realize that they've got such an advantage right now. They don't quite have that BKB finished yet for, do they?
Oh, he doesn't. No, 300 gold for Dragon Knight's BKB.
Yeah. But now, you know, they've got ways to continue to, like, put the pressure on, move out, or they can just hold on to it and keep farming.
Yeah, I think their 3 cores are very happy just farming and growing. At the same time, though, they are kind of falling behind in pace to the speed of Team Liquid. Monkey King has done a great job with just farming the dangerous area down bottom and has actually built up a lead on the Tiny. And Sand King and Wind Ranger are both flash farming super fast. They do need some payoff for the phylactery build Tiny. If all you want to do is farm, then, you know, this build is more gank oriented. He needs to get something done with it.
I mean, he's been a part of 7 kills, and there's only...
Solo play.
Oh, yeah. Boxy. Hello. Oh. We'll end up falling for it, but, we talked about Boxy, how he was like, oh, El Micho thinks just like me. Maybe he was thinking the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's worth it if you're the Dark Will. Go and get yourself solo kill, reveal the other's positions, and your entire team is farming while you force some heroes to come and punish you. So he'll happily take that kill. And showing the value of a Blink Dagger on the Willow.
BKB is done for Pike. Yeah, and you can see that quick pick off here from Boxy. Immediately followed by Miz and Pike, so... Alright, tell me, who's all the drawings?
Yeah, that's a lot of drawing. Well, it's Boxy at it again. It's, Mr. Boxy, he's quite the artist.
You can't look at the colors, you just gotta tell me. Like,
if it didn't have colors, yeah, that would be harder. I think when you're a spectator...
Wagga is colorblind. He's like, what colors?
I think when you're a spectator, it like evens out a lot of drawings to be more like, I don't know, lines than when you're in-game. I don't know.
I don't know about that. Well, again, they still have the Aegis, they still have a BKB. Pyke is putting the pressure down here, followed up with the Summoner and all of those skeletons.
Tower's falling. Nobody wants to do anything. The poor...
Sadie's trying. He's trying.
His living armor. It's sad. All these towers are falling and Treant can't really protect anything.
Boxy on the side here does have that blink dagger now.
Looking to build on the lead with the Aegis. 2 minutes remaining. Kind of need to go and push top all the way. Could also just stay and enjoy farming the Ancients, though.
I mean, they're making their way towards it now, I can see.
33 has no plans of being an initiator in this game. He just wants to be big and tanky. He's going for Shivas next after his Pipe and Bloodstone, so he also has Vampire Fangs. Very notable that he has tons of spell lifesteal with this.
Xenia stopping this push here in the top lane. Doing things that trees can do.
Yeah, keep them in the game and slow down the towers from falling. If you can't protect them with a living armor, you gotta do it some other way. Creep cut. Looks like the Monkey King is gonna go for his own BKB. Is 600 gold away right now. Wind Ranger also finishing hers, so... Oh, I like what Mickey has queued up. So, there's an interesting thing with Wind Ranger facet. This facet doesn't count as attacking for the Brooch. So, Brooch will still do magic damage, but it doesn't burn your mana when you use your ulti. So, you're basically getting Brooch hits for free during the ulti, and...
Oh, 33? Oh, I don't think he was expecting that!
Can he actually burst him, though?
But they jump around to the side. He's very, very tanky. They do manage to cancel out his ultimate. Can they finish him off? There's a question. It's the impetus coming in. Mickey over here on the side. They're going to be able to follow up beautiful overgrowth into this Monkey King ultimate. Mickey's still too low. They'll end up getting Insania, and Limpy will also fall. But we still have Pyke. He's got a fresh, for the most part, dragon form here. So I'm sure we see him put some more damage over on the side of the map. There's also a double damage over in that river.
Man, you can see the survivability on that Sand King, though. He almost survived, only thanks to the impetus hits from Moose on his Enchantress. Finally brings him down there. That fight could have gone really horribly if reactions were a little bit faster from Liquid. And Mickey got himself a bit too close there in the fight. Getting right up next to the Dragonite and then she just got clicked down. Caught by a Centaur Stone.
There was, I mean, the Shackle looked good.
Yeah.
Looked real good, but...
Shackle was fantastic, but he doesn't have that BKB yet, so he can't really stand toe-to-toe once the Dragonite says, yeah, I'm just gonna right-click you. He has full MKB now on the DK, so he's always gonna be able to counter her out a little bit with auto attacks.
Tali on the hunt. Boxy, though, safely on the cliff side. Double damage on Pyke.
Yeah, Boxy is just such a sneaky player. Look at this guy. He's still looking for solo kills here. This man. Just thinking about it,
but... a blink dagger, boots, and some bracers, and a funny hat.
Yeah, I don't think he can kill the Snapfire quite alone.
Toss up over on Nisha. Doesn't really have the rest of the team. Oh, never mind. There they are.
Wow. His Big B is now off cooldown. That is the worst timing possible. Literally as he died, the Big B is like, yeah, do we need to do anything? Sorry. Too late. Already done. Fantastic pick.
Playing furiously here.
Yeah, I like it. And they're going straight down the mid lane. Enchantress ready to lay in some auto attacks with a quiver as well. All of them contributing here to the auto attacks.
I mean, this is just so hard without the Monkey King ultimate, too. Like, they've got such nice, like, overlapping sort of team fight.
Yeah. I think Wind needs to get a massive wraparound on him.
They found 33, the toss back into the middle of everyone else. And again, he's very, very tanky. And look at this damage coming out from Wind Ranger. He'll be able to take down Elmish, takes down Lumpy. Vitaly will also fall. Look at this damage. Pyke barely going to be able to just get out of there.
Wow, that Shackle was right next to Enchantress there as the TP finishes. And there we see why the carry Whirlwind facet is so strong. In teamfights, if you're just staying alive, you can just dish out tons of damage. And this is also why I'm a bit curious that he didn't go for the Crimson Guard yet on the Centaur. I suppose it is his next item, and he only has the Pipe and the Blink, so high priority items as well. But they need some damage mitigation for this. It's too absurd. And that's before he has the brooch.
Yeah, Pyke was sitting a little spooky there. You can see last second. Enchantress making it out.
Yeah, Sand gonna run away from this. Oh, Stampede actually.
They're looking. They're hoping to grab Sand King. Doesn't quite manage it. And in comes Mickey. Nice leap there. Cookie hop away. Pyke, back off. Boxy got Lumpy. All right.
Yeah.
There was something going on top,
Monkey,
apparently.
yeah. Monkey and Dark Willow bring him down. No real save
It's so
item.
hard to initiate on 33. Like, again, we talked about he's not the one initiating, but they keep initiating on him.
Yeah,
So I guess.
He's a very tough target to bring down as well. He has a ceremonial robe now, so extra status resistance reduction and magic resistance reduction. He's a formidable force at this point. It's not easy to say who they should target first, but if they can't get a stun on the Wind Ranger, then she will just melt everyone.
And I'd have to say, Mickey's like positioning has been so good this game. He's never really put himself in a position where it's too dangerous. Like we had that one time in the mid lane, but that's basically been it.
Yeah. By the way, I think I know the solution here. It's gonna be Moose just farming. He just needs a little bit more farm here. He needs a Moon Shard and an MKB. Then he can take up the role of carrying. He's already overtaken the Centaur in farm.
Oh
so this Ench is
what
growing.
a hero.
Vitali.
It's not looking great here for Vitali. Does not have the Stampede available. Try to run, but nope. Too many heroes and only one little pony.
Yeah, brought down with quick, swift movements here. The mid-game Liquid are just showing up now. They finished enough items that they can finally deal with the draft that they're up against of Beast Coast. Beast Coast had been playing a ferocious game in the early game, but they're losing control now, fighting into a pretty big net worth disadvantage. Roche spawning in 3 seconds as well. Not gonna be easy for them to do anything. A Centaur is dead. This is gonna be a free Roche.
I'm just too scared to get in that pit too with everything that they're bringing.
The soup. Yeah.
The soup.
The soup. Too many things are coming in indeed. And 2.5k gold on Sand King. I wonder, is he gonna finally add an overwhelming blink at some point to have the ability to go around? Or is it gonna be Aghanims perhaps to have even more control? Let's see what he decides to add into the mix. Wouldn't even...
Like you said, he's so tanky. Like, it just lets them walk into him. He knows he's gonna be fine because the rest of the team has his back. It's a team that knows each other very, very well and has a lot of trust.
Yeah, it's not the flashiest way to play Sand King, but it is very effective. He's just super strong, farms really fast, and happy to go late game here. He's scaling so hard. Even going a BKB wouldn't be bad just to disjoint some of this chain stun. Then he won't be able to die at all.
It definitely feels like Beast Coast has stalled a little bit.
Yeah, they still have a super strong Dragon Knight. He does have MKB, and he's 1,000 gold away from Daedalus. So he can kill anyone, basically, during his BKB timing. But can he kill all 3 cores? That's the question. It's going to be hard to bring down the Monkey King, Wind, and Sand King, as all of them are getting so much farm. It's basically one core versus 3 core kind of feeling here.
Pyke is soloing this this Tormentor over here.
Free shard for his friend.
He started to do something over this Tormentor spear.
Yeah.
Mickey, please.
Not gonna be able to kill this one that easily, but with some help. It's a painful Tormentor.
It's a very painful Tormentor. Oof. Oof.
There, God, that was closer than I expected.
Foxy wasn't afraid for even a moment.
For sure. Now we have the full brooch completed on the Wind, so next fight will be interesting to see the damage that he can dish.
Yeah, right now, DK is still top of the net worth, but the rest of Liquid has caught up.
Yeah.
Looking very, very spooky.
They're really close, and they've been getting some item progression on supports as well. I mean, Ench is leading the way on the supports, but this Dark Willow also getting quite strong. 4-staff blink and building towards an Aeon disc, so prioritizing having that burst prevention.
I'd love to see them like smoke and try to get a pick off over on the side of Beast Coast, because now it's just starting to become way too hard for them to take them on 5v5.
Tiny has his BKB now.
Nice
I think everyone needs one or you can't really move.
They're smoked here. Alright, Mickey finds Pyke. No?
Team a little bit too far. Doesn't really want to go without the rest of the course. And also, it's not really you know, he can't single target focus on Wind Ranger. You want everyone to be there and then pop the ulti.
I feel like there were a couple, like, heroes along with him, but I think maybe they were just a little bit too out of position.
Yeah, the 2 supports were with him, but he needed one of the cores.
Yeah.
Oh, Monkey has found.
Also for the mid lane, though. Nisha finding an opening over onto Vitaly. They're going to be able to lock him down, hold him into place. But these fleet are doing so much boost. Absolutely just eviscerated off the side. Limpy trying to run away. They've got the BKB on Pike, but he just can't stand toe to toe. He just gets shredded.
Yeah, absolute massacre.
Boxy, this is not your base. Where you going, Boxy? Mickey's like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. Tries to cookie all Limpy away. They just really want this kill. They have no respect for this base at all. There it is. There's the team wipe all the way past the tier 4s. Good God.
It's absurd. Right, they've finished farming. They're here to end the game.
Yeah.
A very methodical game by Liquid, but dear Lord, you can see the potential here now that they're finally getting the payoff for the items they've built towards. I like looking at the old fight recap there and just see the Wind Ranger did 6,750 damage, Monkey did 5,000, and that's about it. You know, DK did some 5k as well, but that was not really enough to deter this Wind Ranger diving in.
It all started with Boxy there.
Yeah.
You wonder who's like I never get to watch the cameras while these things are going on, right? Because we're watching the heroes in game. But I'm wondering like if someone's just like yelling, like, "Oh no, we're gonna go," or if it's just very like, "Guys, I think I got him." Although I can hear like, "Guys, I think you," like I could see that one.
Yeah, Liquid would probably be the team that could beat. Oh, we got him, guys. You know, very calm. But no, that was fantastic initiation with the Wukong's command as well. Just finding the centaur. Yeah, no way to move. At this point,
we did get a Sand King Blink Dagger.
Yep. Yeah, he
did come in finally.
And he has 5k gold again, so he again has the quick buy for the BKB, thinking about adding that. And yeah, he can buy whatever he wants at this point. He is so extremely massive. Even something like a Wind Waker to combo break the enemy initiation. He's gonna go for the BKB for himself.
That's good.
Yeah, can't really go wrong with that. So Beast Coast just need a little bit more time, Moxie. They need the MKB, BKB on the Enchantress. Okay, she needs the KBs, and then they're good.
I don't know if they're gonna get that time. Like, we got drawings again. They're back with the drawings.
Oh no, not the drawings. That's how some bad stuff always starts. Boxy starts drawing, then people die. Scribbling in his death notes. Oh no, they've been marked.
Well,
caught in the squiggle of Boxy.
The curse of the Boxy.
And they got 1 minute to live now.
It's like the voodoo dolls, right?
Yeah.
Instead of a voodoo doll, it's just or the death note. It's a drawing.
TK did use his ulti to kind of shove stuff and farm. It's going to be on cooldown now. Could be a power spike timing for Team Liquid fight with DK not having his ult.
You feel like they should be able to take advantage of this because they know that 33's back the base, but gotta be so careful. Like, look at those moves. Like, uh-oh. Oh, boy. Have to jump to that low ground and use that sproing. Another shackle, though. Like, they're just tying this poor deer woman to every tree imaginable.
Yeah, and here comes the wind ulti again.
It's not looking good. Almisha's just like, I was just an innocent bystander. What happened?
I mean,
losing both of them. Pike's just like, oh god, well, I can't do anything. Bye, guys.
It's very tricky. He used to ulti and, you know, it's not super fast, but it is killing your support. You go in and try to help, and then it's like, you know, you try and save a drowning man, and suddenly you're both drowning. It's rough. You need some life boy. Rescue, please.
Alright, well, that's the last of the tier 3s here.
Here comes the Monkey King with a Diffu as well now, as Eye of Skadi. I don't see any way they can defend this.
No,
but
I don't see how they get in
There's a Ninja Gear on Lumpy. He's looking for a jump. I don't even know who's the target. Aeon disc on Willow. He can't go on her. And good luck killing the Sand King, man.
This guy just full-on tank.
Yeah, Aesthetic Cap as well, adding. So he has the 40% status resistance, so you can't really chain burst him either. Smoke outs. I think this is the one desperation move right here.
They know that they're not there, right? Because they're not showing.
Yeah, there's nobody home. So
I don't know about this one, Beast Coast.
They're holding high grounds. 33 is even going out. He's like, where are you guys? Looking for them.
Like, come on, I dare ya. I triple dog dare ya. Yeah, look how far Lumpy's going around here. They want Mickey.
They have a great ward. It spots Mickey right now.
They can't, like... So he doesn't have the BKB for another 11 seconds. So, like, this could be potentially... They're just so far out, though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and
they feel very indecisive about this as well. They don't feel like they're...
They're hesitating. Meanwhile, 33 is just taking
like,
racks.
Guys, is anyone home? Just you, Moose?
Just checking.
Oh my god, yeah, they just... Alright.
And she's dishing some damage to the tanking, at least.
This is true. Nisha's gonna join in. Back leap there again. Little Sprunk back.
Nope.
Very strange feeling game. Like, again, they just don't want to initiate on 33. They want to get rid of Moose, though, and that seems to be the big one. Force forward. Another leap there getting tossed out. Mickey is just shredding through everyone. Shreds through Misha. He's got a double kill. And he's looking for more. They do manage to get the stun. The follow-up with the Monkey King ulti battalion. It's going to be those Snapfire kisses from inside the well, but it is not enough. Not when you have those BKBs. Oh, good God. Multiple buybacks during all of this. But again, I just don't know what do you do here? All right, Lumpy gets shoved around. He wants Mickey. He's gonna be tossed back. Got a lot of damage here, so okay, they'll finally get the kill in the Wind Ranger. 33 though, so tanky. Nisha comes in, has that Gleipnir again, trying to just move Pyke away to safety as Vitaly's stuck in the middle of the sandstorm. He's got to blast over onto multiples, and Dragna, he's tanky, but I don't know if he's gonna be tanky enough. Still alive though, Terrorize coming into play. They finally get Pyke. The chase is on. What a nice stun from the Sand King. Takes out Lumpy. Now Vitaly's got a curse crown. He's got everybody on him. Oh, and the Boundless. Oh my god. There has just been a slaughter in the Dire base.
DK bot back. He's back. He got this.
I mean, he's back, but
he's here. Yeah, no, this was way too controlled by Liquid. They just stabilized the early game. Their early game was rough. Mid game, they stabilized it, and then late game, it's not even close. Their team fight is just so absurdly much stronger. Beast Coast, I respect their creativity and trying to find some way to solve this, but they just cannot.
Yep.
Great showing here for Team Liquid in game number 1 of this series. Of course, this is a best of 2. They're still jamming out. Both the teams are heading out for some ward placements, possibly some ganks.
But did he buy anything? Was he able to? Yes, he is. All right.
Yeah, he said it finally worked, so he does have items. Not gonna have to play the game naked.
A little bit of a wide smoke coming out from the side of Beast Coast.
Yeah, kind of split up here. The Beastmaster going in looking for something, scouting with a boar, looking for vision. That is so cheeky. Found it with his boar. The fact that the boar got attacked.
Bounce back over onto 33. It's getting slowed up though.
No, denied his first boar.
They want this boar, but nope.
Denies the second boar. And when you deny the summons, you get nothing. So it's not like a lane creep. You don't get like half of it or something. There's absolutely nothing being fed away. So nothing was lost. And he did find out about the vision by getting a tower shot there.
This tree is an absolute unit with this cosmetic. Oh my god.
Let me have a look at him.
Takes up like a quarter of your screen.
Too bad he went for the wrong facet then. He should have had the Primeval Strength or whatever it's called, where he gets 8 damage per level up.
I think I've seen anyone run for that.
I've seen Skem, the 15,000 MMR Pulse 5 player. He actually plays both facets on Tree and Protector. Very interesting. He alternates between the two of them. I think hasn't really made up his mind which is stronger, or perhaps just one is better in one game.
That's a good Dota player right there. Someone who's able to not play statically and make adjustments.
Yeah, always gotta adapt in Dota. That's the beauty of the game. What you love to see.
All right, so this time around, we've got Boxy on the position for Sniper. We've got 33 on the Beastmaster. How does this play out?
They can shove lanes super well, so they're gonna use their nukes and just try and push the lane back. They also have, Quelling Blade to try and cut some trees, but Boxy didn't start with one as well. So Moose still has some space here. I think Boxy will struggle to do what he's doing now. Going out and body blocking small camp is super dangerous against the tree, and he actually has to TP out. That is costly.
I guess on the other side of it, it's very unlikely that you're going to have any sort of rotation super early right now, so even though it does cost you that TP, you're not really worried about, you know, Nisha getting jumped immediately.
Yeah.
And not having that TP to save him.
It's less so about being able to TP to save someone else. It's more that now you expended your TP on the sniper, and if you get gone on, you know, you do get a new TP, but you're going to have to use it immediately. So it's still minus 100 gold. And yeah, this Treant is showing his force in the lane. Sniper has to play very far back.
Well, lucky for Sniper, that's a hero that doesn't mind being too far back for the most part, so... Not an absolute waste here. I think it's taken a lot of damage here. Top has like 3 close break stacks on him.
Yeah, he does have magic stick, but even with using that, he drops really low here. All the mana was used by the bristleback, but he has Mango ready. This is one of the
camps too. Look at this. Woof. All right, Satan's gonna have to go for that purge. Careful, Amisha might have gone a little bit too far. They've got a kite. Just didn't kite enough.
He tried.
Nikkei did get the experience for killing Amisha.
Yeah, they got the kill before he died, so always something for him. And kind of like the aggression, though, from the Batrider and Bristleback lane. If they play cautiously, they're never going to do well in this lane. They have to just go in, commit everything. And Magic Stick has a cooldown, unfortunately, so he can't use it all the time.
Like, SA Dota does not like to play cautiously, ever.
Yeah, no, that's not how you play an aggressive lane or an aggressive style like theirs. Bottom lane, the 33 Beastmaster is doing really well. Of course, Beast is one of his signature heroes that he hasn't played as much lately. It was more during the Helm of the Overlord meta that he was really playing it a lot, but he still, of course, knows his ways around this hero perfectly.
Who's just trying to figure... I feel bad. You know, you're playing a tree against a wild man with axes.
Yeah. That sounds like a mismatch.
A little bit. Pyke also just, like, taking so much harass damage coming out from the sniper. PP? Lumpy? Stomping around some of these camps right now. You can see they've sent over the greater Treant.
I like...
How do you feel about this guy?
The greater Treant, yeah. It's harassing here. I think it's the most annoying summon in the game. The greater Treant is so tanky. But I like the ward they have between the mid and the bottom lane there, placed by Insania. Just,
oh, Micho. Wrong side of the river, buddy.
Oof. Got a little bit isolated there. They're strong when they're together on this top lane, but if they split up, the Monkey King can very easily join and help out the Oracle.
Absolutely. Wonder if he was headed maybe to try to, like, secure a rune, potentially, or... But
yeah, I think he wanted to. Trying to commit here, Nikke. Yeah, they don't have any save here for him, really. Magic Stick goes used, but he should be dead.
Yep. I was like, oh, he's got 13 wand charges. It didn't really feel like 13 wand charges, though, the way they were just chunking through them.
Yeah, they just keep going. I mean, you dispel it once with Oracle and you pop your Magic Stick, but ultimately the damage is so high, they just keep spamming. And at some point, Vitaly is going to have mana boots on this Bristleback, then they won't really run out of resources as well. Batrider taking time to prep some stacks.
Here. He's got his level 5. Won't be just getting it now. Being dogged by this one tree the entire time.
Yeah, always keeping track of where he's moving. It's not so much about the damage the Treant does. It's just always having vision on him. So they see that he's rotating and see he's close to top lane right now. That just gives a heads up. Like, play cautiously for a little while. Bottom lane, Pyke has to jump away.
Low.
A lot of quacking from the sniper shooting the Treant. Doesn't really take that much damage, though.
Just the harassment that comes out from that trap. Like, Mirana is not known for being a tanky hero. Yeah, not right now, anyway. It's not the beginning of the phase, but...
She doesn't have the sustainability, really, to happily lane here. She tries to snipe with the catapult, doesn't get it. Range creep instead. And soon we'll see impact from the mid. Nature's Prophet just about to get level 6. Once he gets that, he could start looking for moves to side lanes.
Fortunately for him, the double damage rune is bottom, so Lumpy not going to be able to get that.
Yeah, they have to be so careful on the side lanes right now. Mirana could be the target with this first TP. She's already a little bit low at bottom.
There's not too much that they can do to kind of save her in any case if they decide to go hardcore for this Mirana.
Yeah, Primal Beast doesn't have HP. If he TP's in right now, he would probably die pretty quickly. Only 400 HP, so it's a good time to go.
A little bit of a dive here. Okay. Gonna get hit over, slow down a little bit. I'm just slowly running moves down. Just not too much. Yeah, there it is.
A lot of damage coming in with the double damage rune.
A lot of people making this rotation. Yeah, they find themselves Elmisha over here. And they've got all of that lovely shrapnel that they could use, but just healing back up a little bit. He's gonna try to hide behind this tower area.
Yeah, he's got TP for the Wisdom Rune here on Insania. Make sure that there's no steal. Meanwhile, he did steal the other Wisdom Rune with the Monkey King. Putting the mobility to good use.
I don't know what you do right now. I feel like this Mirana you're still on level 5 too. This is such an early sort of rotation. One of the bonuses of having, you know, Nature's Prophet, right, with that teleport.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet definitely having some nice impact to the side lane. And Primal Beast, well, he's farming a lot. We haven't seen him really connect a gank yet. They've done such a good job of scouting him.
Moves coming back in, and it's just scary, right? Like, we've got so many ways of dealing with Lumpy.
Yeah, I think he really wants to connect his first gank here. 10 seconds, we should get the first rune spawn or the second rune spawn. Maybe he can get one for his bottle here.
Eyes. Throw his body between Nisha and these creeps, but
he's checking top. It's gonna be bottom again. Unlucky spawns.
Unlucky.
What can you do? 2 runes in a row for the Nature's Prophet, and the poor Primal Beast not getting anything.
Well, I mean, they also have an Oracle, right?
Yeah, that's true. You should just go the same direction as the Nature's Prophet. You know, he has the information.
Prognosticate. You should know that
TP's to the other side.
Let's play some real 4D chess here. Be like, oh yeah, I'm headed this way. But in reality...
Doesn't have a TP ready, so he's just gonna die here. Gets smacked down by Bristle and Batrider.
They're making moves towards this bottom area. 33 does have to roar. They're gonna have to lock him down and do enough damage so that way. So, immediately run on through, pick him up, start slamming him around. Already taken out that boar, so it's gonna be a nice kill picked up for Pike here.
Yeah, very good rotation. Also getting the pig pull on Primal Beast, always a nice neutral item in the tier 1. 15% extra movement speed. Useful for a damage output in trample. Also something very funny about a pig just trampling you to death.
Yeah. These are like the 2 biggest, like, hero. Maybe Tidehunter also probably could fit them.
Just want to draft size. You want large models.
He's seeing that they've got this big stack. Don't really have anyone that can do this other than maybe the Bristle, but...
Oh, Insania wanted to leech experience mid. Lumpy is right around the corner, though.
He's right around. Gonna go right underneath the tower, pick him up, try to shake him, but the immediate response, this is not what Lumpy wanted, because he did no damage thanks to the Oracle spells. He's gonna walk away here on Misho, dropping down the Firefly.
Great Fate's Edict there, gets it off before the grab. Good reactions by Insania.
Arcane Rune top. Okay, we'll snap that up.
Yeah, jump away, just gonna use that to farm. While Beastmaster's clearing out the Ancients right now. He did have the Helm of Dominator queued up, but changes it to the standard build for Beastmasters, the Aghanim Scepter. I feel like it's unplayable to not go for Aghanim Scepter nowadays on Beast. It's such a instrumental part of his kit.
Get it, instrumental, drums of Slum.
Oh yeah, because it, okay, that would, yeah, totally intentional.
Mirana still hard at work. Should be getting very, very close now to the Maelstrom. But I do have several of these heroes making their way down towards her area.
Yeah, she's had a bit of a quiet game so far. Hasn't done that much with the ulti just yet as well.
She hasn't really had any like good opportunities to
Yeah, they had a pretty weak lane compared to the Beastmaster sniper lane. They actually had so much AoE damage with Shrapnel and Wild Axes. So far, a bit quiet game, but he's farming away decently. He's still getting his farm. Only 100 gold behind the Monkey King, so not too bad.
I think we'll start to see more of a go time once Mithril Hammer is complete. Top lane, though, jumping over onto Vitaly, and they're just everywhere. Not going to turn your back to Nisha, not when he shows up right in front of you. And look at this, just going to go and start farming away on this little stack.
Oh, that's so big. Yeah, not only getting the kill, but also taking away some of the farm from this Bristleback. Gonna be real nice for slowing down his Aghanims, while your offlaner is getting very close to his 33, only 600 gold away, whereas Bristleback still has 1400 gold to go. Bit of a difference right there.
I feel like it's so important to remember, like, they have an Nature's Prophet. He will show up. Like, you're not safe at any time.
No, the value of having this...
like, nope, don't want this.
I mean, it is a hard game to lock people down, but he still auto-attacks very hard. So even if they can get out or Sprout, it doesn't matter if they're locked down by Monkey King or Oracle. Eyeing up the mid tower now, looking to perhaps deal some damage finally.
Misho, like, he's just still there. I'm surprised he's still there.
Yeah, under...
No, he's not there, because he's dead.
Under a ward by Insania, gets caught. He, you know, did try to de-ward earlier, but this new ward...
Fight this? This is... I don't know. I don't know about this one, Beast Coast.
Too easy for Mickey to find his initiations here. That's gonna give him his entire Echo Saber first, as he's going for on Monkey King. And going for a Desolator build. The tempo coming in from Liquid now. They're just moving from objective to objective, and it's gonna line up with the Beastmaster Aghanims to go for the tier 2 bottom tower. If they want to. Or even towards Roche.
This reminds me of what Beast Coast was doing in the first game here of the series. Like, they were just going from one lane to one lane to one lane. But the problem is they kind of lost that tempo, whereas I don't think Liquid's going to make that mistake.
Yeah, no, I think they have the right things to keep scaling as well on the side of Liquid. So this early game lead speaks a lot towards how the game could continue. And they are starting Roche with Beastmaster. He's kind of alone on it, but meanwhile mid, we see a chase down again. El Misho is just getting a treatment here by Liquid, finding him all over the place.
Yeah, Liquid just slowly taking a leisurely stroll. Does end up hitting Mickey with a stray arrow, but like, there's nothing you can do beyond that right now. You're not strong enough. Not with the Oracle right on his heels.
That Roche is so illegal. The Aghanim's just taking it so quickly. Takes some time to stack up the Wild Axis. Gets up to like 20 stacks with the Wild Axis, and that's of course going to be some absurd damage amplification. And Roche is just dead to a solo Beastmaster. Things are getting from bad to worse here. Beast Coast's kind of struggling to get out on the map even. They have a Blade Mail on Primal Beast. Something they can play around. And the Aghanims is completed on Bristleback.
I mean, that's usually go time. They just need to find the opportunity, and that's the difficult bit.
Yeah, like right now they're under a ward though. This ward has not been de-warded, and they're all being spotted.
And Nisha got himself his Atos now. He's going to have the full Blight Near in a minute as soon as he gets that recipe. But they've already put the pressure down here on the bottom lane. Got a giant tree dog and all the little boar gators. This game's so weird.
Yeah, the beasts, they're coming. They're turning them against Beast Coast.
Turning the tide. Do hit 33, but again, this man has an Aegis. He's also very tanky. He's also got a Monkey King and the rest of the team right behind him. Like, I don't know how you approach this.
Yeah, very tricky to initiate.
Mickey up on the tree, 33, looking around. Nice boundless. The hop down comes out from Mickey. Roar comes out from 33. They don't even bother. They just rip apart Lumpy. There it is. 33 might end up falling. No, he's got himself an Oracle. Keeps him alive. Mickey sitting a little bit low. The final hit coming out, though, will ensure that he stays alive. Oh, no. Stayed alive long enough during that fight. Thought he had enough healing, but doesn't matter. He's got an Aegis.
He does pop. It was an interesting choice to save him there over the Monkey King who committed very hard. So Monkey's like, please, where's my Oracle? You know, he's got an Aegis, but still a good fight for them again. We do get a consolation prize in killing Mickey. 1,000 gold for that kill.
There's that Gleipnir we talked about over on Pike. Yeah. He just does not have his solar flare for 100 seconds now.
It's disgusting watching these treants and the damage they do to buildings with a solar crest. Dear God, mid tower already at half health or lower even. everything is just falling out of control. I'm waiting to see what the Beastmaster or the Bristleback Aghanims can do in this game. Bottom fight looked impossible.
Definitely felt like that should go perhaps a little bit better for them, but
yeah, right
hard
now
though again with an Aegis too. So
they're being outscaled. The Blink Dagger is up now on the Beastmaster, so he has ulti in 5 seconds. Chasing.
There's a lasso coming out from Elmisha. They want Mickey. I already see the TPs are coming out. Tries to dodge a little bit of the arrow. No, Insania's here.
But he doesn't.
Insania's like, I will try to keep you alive. Please just keep running backwards for now.
That works.
Looks like he's done his job.
The W is enough. Magic resistance gonna save him.
W is just so silly. Like, not silly, but so good, right? Because everyone thinks like, oh, it's the False Promise. Now it's the W.
Yeah, and off cooldown again, the Beastmaster getting a kill, killing the primal beasts. It's only fitting. It's the lore. You can't go against the lore.
Putting some more pressure over onto Elmisha. But Boundless, the Assassinate, doesn't even need it. As beastcoast in the top lane, they're like, all right, well, we can't fight right now, so we gotta get something out of this. But even now, they're turning tail.
A single tier 1 tower, finally, maybe. But the smoke is coming. They're wrapping around, going behind them.
They need to get out of there.
They really do.
Taking too much time. There's a courier that just goes sliding by. Boxy placing down some of that vision.
Oh, okay, so Primal Beast TP'd bottom, then used the gate to join his team. So you want to try and take this fight. They have a ward placed. Saw Monkey.
Yep. Alright, there it is. There's a Solar Flare. Immediately stunning up Mickey, but they have the save. Insania throwing himself, trying to keep him alive. It does manage for the time being. A nice whir over on the side. They'll pop, take, and now they'll go after Lumpy as they lose moves over on the other side in a circle of trees.
Dear God, they're so strong. I mean, it's beautiful again from Insania. He's in position, saves the Monkey King, and it's tough to say how you're supposed to address that even. Bursting Monkey King there when you had vision on him felt like a good call, but the moment the False Promise is down, he's just gonna heal. The moment he gets the Jingo Trigger, he's completely fine. And still, the big story of this game for me is that 33 is just absolutely ramping away. He is becoming enormous.
I mean, there's a reason why his Beastmaster is something of legend.
Yep.
But yeah, it definitely feels like they have to think about Insania as one of the first people to grab, but it's too hard with what they have. Elmisha, he sees himself boxy. Are they gonna go for this? Yeah, they figure might as well.
Commit the lasso. That's lasso on cooldown though, so some safety for Team Liquid in that the catch is limited right now. But they need anything they can get on Beast Coast. Any kill is a good kill. You're 10,000 gold behind at 18 minutes. Just a monstrous lead building up.
Yeah, it's rough. It is rough.
And Nisha is working on Silver Edge over on the Nature's Prophet right now. Almost as the Shadow Blade completed. So that's going to be fantastic against the Bristleback, of course.
We love when we see people itemize against Bristle. Although he has not popped off the way that I think they were hoping he would.
No, not quite. This is a tough game for him. He got pretty decent farm, but the rotation top with Nature's Prophet stunted his timings a bit.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably a big takeaway from this game. The Nature's Prophet from mid has just been able to rotate in much smoother ways than this Primal Beast. Primal Beast, he's tried. Lumpy has been running around, but he can't really find the fights.
A lot of drawing on this map as they make their way headed towards mid.
Yeah, Tormentor coming up. They want to take it immediately with the Bristleback. Might even see attempted
Curious if they're going to try to fight on this, because I know... Okay, they smoke up. Already got a moose. Oh, nice Boundless over onto Elmisha. They'll finish off the spout. And of course, there's just a creep wave over here, right? Like...
Yeah, and you also know that the moment they take Tormentor, they're going to be a little bit low HP. They're not going to want to fight immediately, so they turn this into straight tower push. But you get Tormentor over on Moose, so it can be sneaky now on the tree end.
I don't know if that's going to be enough, though, at this point, honestly.
No. Gleipnir catches the beast.
Uh-oh. Hi, Lumpy. Oh, the lore. The lore!
And Beastmaster
while this is going on, you got a Beastmaster in there. They buy back on Primal. They're not happy about this. This is Insania. Trying to get himself a little bit more space. Still holding on to the ultimate, although he's going to get popped before he's going to be able to really get it off. There it is, the Solar Flare. They want to take down 33, and it looks like they should be able to do it this time around.
Okay, let's go. Got some nice fight going on here. Getting onto the Oracle.
Still thinking, like, look at him. He's thinking about it.
He has the ulti. Andy, he does have one stack still.
Are they baiting Boxy? Feels like they're baiting a little bit because, like, it's a choke point. It looks nice. Yeah, moves. And there they go. They wind up. They lost Boxy, but Mickey doing a lot of damage here as Nisha jumping in, finds himself Pike over here on the side. Mickey needing to close this gap. We'll turn his attention over to Lumpy. Doesn't want to exactly hit him, though, with that blade mail on. So instead, Nisha's going to get shaken around. And this is not looking good for Nisha because he is going to fall to all that damage as Mickey over on the tree is like, sorry, guys. But now he's got Insania, so I feel like they're going to try to go back in yet again. These fights are just going on forever. So Nikkei slapping away over at Limpy. Sees Vitaly, wants to finish him off. Needs just a little bit more damage. He's got it. Limpy interrupting just a little bit. That blade mail, you know, it looks really nice. Gleipnir's going to come out here from Pike. But Mickey's just waiting patiently, jumps back down, says, hey, Pike, I need to be careful, though. In comes Elmisha. He's got the lasso. They're going to hold him into place. But Insania, oh, man, this Oracle is doing so much. The pickup, the shake, it's not enough. The roar comes out for 33 as he just chases after Lumpy, and he is absolutely dead. Mickey still on the hunt, finds himself moves, thinking he's got to cut himself down a tree. And it's looking pretty good, except for, no, there it is. There's that purge. A little bit of a chase, and it's going to be Insania who gets the double kill. Oh my goodness, there's still... Elmisha's just flying away. But, oh, hey, Boxy. Boxy sees him. He's like, oh, you want that shield rune? You're gonna have to work for it, my friend. As while this is all going on, they are just taking down the tower.
Yeah, just keeping him busy. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet not interested in that. He's just going straight for the racks. Eyes on the prize. And Monkey King with the Deso as well. This push is real fast.
I mean, they've got Solar Flare in 5 seconds. I just feel like he's not survivable.
Yeah,
they just have too much damage. Like, usually you'd have, you know, your Vitaly would be up front and center, but even he's having some difficulties because of the itemization.
Yeah,
have such good solutions for a lot of this. It's very difficult.
It's tough. The Primal Beast is struggling to stay alive as well in the front line, so Mirana, she has the damage, but she can't really go in and auto-attack.
He's trying. Pike's looking for whatever he can get, but Insania just on point. Again, this is one of his very signature heroes. You can see why.
Yeah, I love how he was waiting at the top fight, just not ulting early. He's like, nah, you're good. You don't need my ulti. I want to keep the cooldown until the last second. He's like, okay, now you deserved it. Now the situation demands it. I'll use it. But being very sparse with his ulti cooldown there, not wasting it.
Keeps switching his Aether Lens in and out of his inventory.
Yep, getting his mana boots used.
Alright, well, that means that this is another Roshan. I'm sure 33 can handle it by himself, but he's got some friends this time.
Yeah, gotta take him down even faster, and there's no way to contest this. Bottom, we even see him setting up for a Tormentor. We get the Aegis.
To Mickey this time.
Yeah, definitely the hero you want to have it on. He can dive so deep so quickly. They get Shard over on the Oracle now.
The Reigns of Destiny.
Always a fantastic Shard to have.
Remember when this was a meme?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it used to be terrible. It was Aghanim Scepter at first, so then it was terrible. Then they moved it to Shard. I think there were a lot of those move from Aghanims to Shard became absurdly much stronger because suddenly you don't have to spend 4,000 gold for it. It's like, oh yeah, then it's worth. Even if they tweak the numbers a little bit. And it's a good counter for the Bloodstone on the Bristleback because it does reduce healing. So, should work against the Bristle and his spell lifestealing as well.
A little bit of a smoke coming out, looking for a good pincering point. Do see that Lumpy's up here. Boxy drawing all over the map again. It's like, I bet Primal Beast is gonna be over here.
Yeah, it's running around looking for him. They saw him now on a Watcher. Lumpy. He's cursing the Watcher right now. He's like,
look at him.
Gleipnir?
I don't think he's going to give him time, though, no. He's out.
No Fog of War Gleipnir attempt by Nisha. He's going for a Hurricane Pike next on Nature's Prophet, starting with the Force Staff, so prioritizing a little bit of safety. A great item to have against the Bristleback and Primal Beast. Mirana has the Manta style. Still no Shard on him. Needs that extra leap.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder almost if the Primal Beast pickup was too early.
I think I thought it would do better against the Nature's Prophet than it has been doing. But the fact that he put the Treant on him, chasing him in the early game, that really stopped the early game impact of Primal Beast. And that's how Primal Beasts want to play. They don't want to farm. They want to get kills, get momentum, take some tower perhaps off some good rotation. And he didn't get a single nice rotation in the early game. And that really bit him. Now he's always played from behind. And it's tough to be a tanky go-in type character when you're underfarmed.
Just gonna send Mickey right in. No problem. He's got himself that Aegis. Oh, immediately! Look how fast that was. Vitaly, just there's no one there now. No one there to protect. He's like, oh, try to blow up Insania. He's absolutely the person that they need to focus on, but he's all right. He's gonna be just fine. He keeps himself alive. He's like, oh, I got my core's got this. Throw down the reins. Chasing after Boxy. They'll end up losing him, but they'll get a triple kill on 33 as Nita cleans up Pyke. I don't know.
Absolutely dominant performance here. Team Liquid, first team of today that we cast Moxie that absolutely just destroyed their game.
I like how like 33 and Lumpy are just like stomping around each other with the Slom and
yeah, they both have cooldowns on most of their abilities. Can't do too much more now. This has just been a true clinic by Liquid. They just have their number, it feels like. And I think they were the expected favorites going into the series. Beast Coast were always going to be a little bit the underdog going into this, but they put up a fight. It's just so hard to say how you're going to play against Liquid style.
It is, and a lot of the times, you know, you're scrimming, you're getting used to each other, but oh gosh, yeah, Vitaly just absolutely melts. There is no front line. Got a harpoon too, and then just start flicking away over here at Pyke. Be able to slow him down just a little bit, but you've got all these rains coming in, you've got all the sustain, you've got the lockdown, you've got the, like, Liquid has literally everything that it needs.
Yeah. Insania is just spamming heals on the Monkey King, is like, you're gonna be fine. He even has a greater healing Lotus ready, just, you know, in case of emergency, break the glass. I think he's gonna keep that pristine going into the post-game screen. Celebrates with it.
Buyback on the Bat Rider, Mickey. Yeah, maybe went a little bit too far. Oh, there it is. There it is. They're like, ha, you're going to try to kill my core? I don't think so. They could just finish the game, but they're having a good time right now. Look at this heal. Like, it's insane. They tried to jump on Insania. They can't get him. And he just keeps everybody alive, real healthy like.
He even had Aegis, so worst case scenario, that's Aegis pop. That's not even a kill.
Yeah, I was surprised that he even went for the save while he had the Aegis, honestly. But, you know, why not? You had it. You weren't too worried.
It's about set message for Insania. You do not kill my core. You know?
Not touch his Mickey.